Sunday selection edition of Jim Miller for President Sports Program. And we're on to the final section of our tournament preview, the Southeast part. So, gonna get right into this.
Yeah, bro.
So, number 1, Pittsburgh against number 16, either North Carolina Asheville or number 16 Arkansas Little Rock.
It's Pittsburgh. That's all I say.
Yeah.
Yep, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh are number 1 seed. There was some dispute about it that they could have
Like
been
an,
2 seed, one way or the other. Because it was kind of embarrassing losing to UConn.
Yeah.
Considering UConn didn't even have a bye.
I like Arkansas
in the
Little
Big East
Rock
tournament.
for the play in there.
Yeah, me too.
They got
I've
experience.
got them circled on this bracket in particular.
Yep. All right, number 8 Butler against 9 Old Dominion. They played a few years ago.
Watch out for Old Dominion, man.
Old Dominion's a good team.
Good team. They were in the tournament last year.
Yeah.
And they're back this year. And Butler was in the national championship game last year. Butler.
But without Gordon Hayward, though.
They might have another deep run in them. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
So watch out. Those 8-9 matchups are so much fun. Michigan, Tennessee being the best of them, as I said before.
All right, 5 K-State against number 12 Utah State.
Kansas State had a lot of problems this year, but they got it together and they started playing great right before the conference tournament. I don't know how well they did in that. Can't remember. I haven't been following all these teams till yesterday. And but I'm excited about them. And then Utah State, I didn't even know there was a school called Utah State. So one way or the other, you never know. Another 12-5 upset, as usual.
All right, 4 Wisconsin against number 13 Belmont.
Belmont could be good.
Yeah.
I've been to Belmont Racetrack, actually, in Chicago. Nice. Actually, it's not that nice. Kind of a dump. But it was a lot of fun going there. We won some money, so.
Oh, that's good.
There you go.
You like them in the game, or?
I don't know who I like.
I like Wisconsin.
Who did I fill out? I said.
You got BMT for that one,
did.
right?
I wrote down Belmont.
Yeah. All right. St. John's against Gonzaga.
St. John's. Gonzaga's in the tournament all the time. They do win games. St. John's is kind of on a mission, but there's no Madison Square Garden to bail them out.
Yeah.
And, you never know. But I got St. John's winning on this in particular
I like
bracket.
St. John's.
Yeah.
I could pick Gonzaga on a few upsets, though.
The only reason why you like St. John's is because they're all black, though.
Hey,
don't talk about racial stereotypes on the air.
Yeah.
That's not cool. We can talk about touching each other all we want, but no race.
Oh.
That's an off-the-air issue, guys. Come on. All right.
That's terrible.
Three more to go. I got number 3 BYU and number 14 Wofford.
Wofford. We had to actually look that up to see how it was pronounced. But we got it done. Jimmer Fredette is going to be able to will his team probably all the way to the Sweet 16, and then just the lack of anybody else being on their team due to they're all having sex with their girlfriends.
Oh, very unchristian.
That, in all likelihood, that they ran out of players and injuries and other things. So, it's just going to be Jimmer Fredette out there by himself. But they'll be able to get past Wofford. Winners of the Southern Conference. The legendary Southern Conference.
Legendary. All right. Number 7 UCLA against number 10 my Michigan State.
Your Michigan State?
My Michigan State.
Yeah. Are you going to pick them again to go all the way this year? As a 10 seed?
I wish, but...
Probably not. They just don't have the talent this year, and kind of cocky as well.
Yeah.
Izzo lost his touch, I think.
No.
But, I got them winning this game. I think they can take UCLA. The Pac-10 was awful this year.
Yep.
Absolutely awful. They're a terrible terrible basketball conference. They're a great football conference, but they're terrible in basketball. And I think no John Wooden or Kevin Love magic this year. I'll take Michigan State. I'll take Michigan State on a few brackets for sure.
Yeah.
But UCLA could win this game as well easily.
All right, last one. I got a 2 against 15 Florida against UC Santa Barbara.
Florida, thank you.
Yeah. That's all I got to say about that one.
That's about it.
Yep.
Pretty simple.
Oh, well, there's a nice summary of all the tournament matchups and our thoughts on most of them. Some of them were unanimously towards one team, other ones a little questionable. But up next on the Jim Miller President Sports Program, we'll be coming out with our bracket wager and
this one's a doozy. I'm excited about it.
What the punishment will be for the loser, and we'll go ahead and pick the brackets. That's coming up next on JMFPSP
on BWC Internet Radio.